Hey, what's up, everybody? Chad Calek here, coming to you with some not so great news. But there is a silver lining I'll get to. The not so great news is that tomorrow I was scheduled to be speaking with Mr. Ryan Buell at the Warren's PARACON. And I was excited for this event. I booked it probably 5 months ago. I knew it was going to be my first big event back since my hospitalization that happened about 18 months ago. And it's been a long road of recovery. And as the event was getting closer and closer, I was feeling amazing, better than I have felt in a long time. I was really excited for this event. About 2 weeks ago, I got COVID again. Now, I was initially scared just because that had a lot to do with my first hospitalization. But my doctors watched me really closely, and I got through, the worst of it, no problem. No terrible fevers or sweats or chills or anything like that. The only thing that I had, and I still have a bit of, was a deep chest congestion. And that was fine. I was getting through that. And about 3 nights ago, about 72 hours ago, I started having these cough attacks that were these deep, really harsh cough attacks. And, it didn't feel good, but I didn't think much of it until I woke up about 3 in the morning, and I had a really, really strong, harsh cough attack. And I felt a pain in the front left side of my diaphragm. And I thought, damn, I coughed so hard, I must have pulled a muscle or something. And I ended up kind of forcing myself back to sleep. And I woke up 6 hours later, and I felt like there was a goddamn basketball underneath my skin and my diaphragm. It was just so swollen. And it was incredibly painful to try to stand up. And to take a deep breath I damn near was passing out from the pain. It was so bad. And I thought, oh my God, I must have, torn a muscle or something. But I told myself I'm going to give this 24 hours and see what happens. 24 hours came and went, and it was just worse. It was more swollen, more painful. I went in to see the doctor, and after checking it out, the news that I got was not the worst that it could be, but it certainly wasn't the best. It's not a pulled muscle. I do have a laceration in my diaphragm. It's small, but it's enough to cause massive swelling and a lot of pain. And the issue with me speaking at this conference was that the doctors pretty much told me, look, you need to go home and get comfortable and stay off your feet for the next 10 to 15 days. And this is a small enough tear that we believe it could heal itself. But if you stay active, especially if you stand up and you stretch that diaphragm out with the swelling, they said you're going to tear that and it's going to become a hernia. And at that point, the only solution is surgery and then 3 to 4 months of recovery time. Look, after the recovery plan I just went through of 18 months, in which I went into the hospital at 283 pounds and left there at 160. I had lost 80% of my muscle mass, 30% of my bone mass. I could not even lift my legs or stand up. You guys will see all of this in Harbingers. I think you'll be pretty blown away. So the option of doing something to myself right now that could cause another surgery or another 3-4 months of being out on my back or hospitalized, that is not an option for me. So as bad as I want to go to the airport and to carry my bags and to go running around Gettysburg and to meet so many of you, and I miss all of you badly. I need this. I need to be about, my people, But it's not something that can happen today. because I need to take care of this. And I need to make sure that this doesn't progress and become something worse. So the last second decision was made that I'm going to in fact stay home. And I just want to thank the Warrens Con, thank Mr. Buell, thank Dan, everybody there, everybody that contacted me as one of the first people they wanted to bring to this conference. I will absolutely do this conference again. I will do it, free for these guys. They've been wonderful to me. That's not a problem. I have also told them that I'm available to do the Q&A with Ryan tomorrow via Zoom. I don't know what their technology is, if they can do that or not. But if they can, I can sit like this comfortably enough right now where I can get through it. The problem is with the lacerated diaphragm is with the swelling when I stand up and you extend the diaphragm, it pulls that tear. And so walking is extremely painful. Deep breaths are extremely painful. Coughing is extremely painful right now. But outside of that injury, I feel incredible, and I'm going to be fine. And in a couple weeks' time, I'm going to be, back on my feet and no problem. And there are more events coming. There are, in fact, 3 that I have scheduled now that I was going to announce after this event. So those announcements will probably be coming in the next week or so. But for right now, I just wanted to thank all of you that have supported me, on my way back. Thank those of you that are at the conference, to let you all know that if they can do it via Zoom, then I'll be more than happy to do that tomorrow. And I'm just waiting to see. So follow me on Instagram or my Facebook and things like that. And if they can do it via Zoom, then I'll be there. And that won't be an issue. Like I said, I could sit like this. As long as I'm leaning forward a little bit, I'm fine. So, but the main message I want to get across is that I'm fine in general. It's taken me a long time to put back on muscle and size. And, my goal when I started, I was at 160 pounds, and my goal was to get back up to like 220, 225, which is right where I'm at right now. And it took me about a year to do it. So I feel healthy. I'm feeling stronger every day, and I feel great. Some of the music that I'm making and the Harbingers film, both are the best things that I've ever done. And besides being bummed out about not being at the event tomorrow, I'm very happy. And things are going in the right direction. So I just wanted to let you all know what's going on. Much love, my friends. And I will talk to you all very soon. Peace.